Oh, hi. Welcome to Lithermans Limited.
Lithermans Limited in progress.
I'm Doc Jones.
And I'm Michael Halpley Pierce.
And we are Lithermans Limited. We're building a 6-barrel nano brewery here in Bow, New Hampshire.
To start with, we will be brewing, packaging, and distributing everything all by ourselves.
You'll be able to find us at all the finer bottle stores, including Burt's Better Beers, The Drinkery, and other fine establishments.
A few years ago, I had a calendar that was an archaic phrase a day, and one of the phrases was a Litherman's load. The modern analog is when you go to the grocery store and get all your groceries and you drive home, and instead of taking 3 trips into your house, you load up all the bags at one time. You're fighting the bags, you're fighting your steps, you're fighting the door and the keys and the cat and the bags ripping, and you're dropping groceries. That's a Litherman's load. When it could have been done better in 3 trips, but you try to do it all in one. We thought that was a pretty good idea for a name for a brewery.
Before we made beer, we actually made music together. In fact, when we first met, we found out we both had a passion for music, so we started actually messing around with beats and started putting rap on top of it, turned a little rap group together called Litherman's Load. While we were doing that, we were usually enjoying a lot of home brews that I used to make. From there, the home brewing took off, and that became the full-time thing as a hobby.
So now we make musically inspired beers, like Simply Red, our Imperial Red, hop-forward yet never too bitter, chewy, almost 9% ale.
And Tangled Up in Bruges, a Belgian Saison brewed with seasonal ingredients, roasted oats, and also our Belgian house yeast strain.
Soon to be followed by Mama Said Knock You Stout.
And Bach to the front.
We love dank hops like Simcoe and Citra.
But we like noble hops like Spalt and Hallertau too.
We love full-flavored English malts.
And we brew from 3.5% and turn it up to 11.
Doc Jones and I have come a long way on our own, but now we need a little bit of help. We started out brewing on this 5-gallon kettle. And after a few years, we graduated to this 19-gallon kettle. Now, we've moved on to a 230-gallon kettle, and we need your help to fill it.
We have a 7-barrel kettle and a 10-barrel mash tun where the water mixes with the grain, 6 small fermenters and 1 large 5-barrel fermenter, and what we need is a few bright tanks to carbonate that beer.
And we also need a glycol system to keep everything cool, as well as hiring all the design and trade professionals to put the system together and actually install it for us.
We have a combined 20 years of brewing experience and over 25 years of business-to-business sales experience. So we know what it takes to brew a consistent beer and also get it on the shelves at the stores near you.
And his brilliant wife is a professor of finance and is helping with the numbers game to make sure that your contribution is well cared for.
We love beer, we love brewing beer, and we love sharing beer. And we can't wait to make this well-planned dream come true.
Help us reach our goals by becoming a sponsor. We'd love for you to be a part of this thing we call Lithermans Limited.